We are live. It is 3:05 Central Standard Time in the United States, 9:05 BST in the UK. This is the Nomad Tech Project with Sam and Joe.
Hey.
Coming to you live the 7th day of July, 2024. It's 3 days after Happy 4th of July for those a little belated, and for people in the UK. They had to work on Friday and Thursday.
Yeah.
So that sucks. It wasn't a bank holiday, but that's okay. And it's great. Think about it this way, though. This is the United States is the greatest thing that the UK ever created. So just so you know. Anyway, moving on from politics. I'm just kidding. So anyways, hope everybody is recovering from any festivities. Now next year, the 4th of July will be on a Friday. So that means it'll be a nice long weekend for everyone here in the US. It'll be kind of cool. It'll be nice. And Becky and I just booked. We are going on a trip, a little camping. They have like I don't know if they have these in the UK. I think they do, like RV or like resort kind of places where you can either tent camp or have a caravan, or they have like a fishing lake and stuff like that. Well, they have one. It's not too far from us. It's about 40 minutes away. It's in Potosi, which is not.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So my buddies now, they all have RVs. I don't have an RV. They got really nice ones and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm kind of hooking up with the guy I go camping with, but all the buddies he works with at the hospital, they all have RVs. So they go on this big long, I'm kind of like poaching on it's not a work thing, but they all work together. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Okay. So what are we talking about today? I don't know, eh? We have no idea. That's the beauty and the curse of this show. We just show up and start talking about craziness. So, and
pretty much.
England makes it through, but man, a little bit of a scare against the Swiss. They
So
they looked bad.
It was tense watching it. I must admit, because we all wanted some earlier substitutions, but Southgate lost 70 minutes plus substitutions. We could all see something needed to change.
Right.
Don't have to be into football that much to see something needed to change on that football pitch.
Yeah, they just did not. I mean, and again, you've watched them, and obviously I'm more of a casual and kind of a novice observer, but this is what kind of England looks like. They never seem to be 100% on the same. They always earlier rounds, because I think they're playing competition. They're well overmatched. They clearly are more capable, but then you start getting to these teams where, especially in these knockout rounds, you start getting to the Italy, well, not the Italians, but the Swiss. You start getting to the Germanys, the France. You start getting into teams that are really solid, and the English kind of start to look a little they don't look good. They just look.
Yeah, I think defensively we're not bad.
No, I think they do okay.
We've got nothing going forward at the moment.
So we'll see. But I don't know. This just kind of seems like kind of the way England operates. They kind of get into these harder rounds and they just have a match where.
Do you know what's nice though, Sam?
Yeah.
Actually winning a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
We don't have a good history with them, so that
right.
Was nice.
So maybe this is the year since we've kind of, gotten through it. Why is everything up? My camera was on.
Sam, if we're gonna win, that's how we're gonna win on penalties.
Yeah, penalty kicks. Yeah, I know it's not pretty, but hey, who cares? I'm looking at this like the camera. It's like, why am I so? I'm not sunburned, folks. This is not a sunburn. It's just even my shirt. This is kind of green. It just looks a little bit.
Yeah, see, it's Mountain Dew. Yeah, so
it looks red. I don't know, whatever. Who cares? Nobody's here for the looks anyway, because I'm not good looking. They're here for the audio. So, well, what do we got going on next week? We got some Samsung Unpacked is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have the Flip 6, the Fold 6. I think a watch.
Yeah,
watch range, and the rings, right? The rings. I guess that's the competitor to the Aura. I guess it's the Aura. Ring. I'm interested in that.
I am.
I'm not interested in their Flippy Dippy. I like the Motorola's version of the Flip better. Although it seems like they're improving the cameras on the Flippy Dippy 6. For the cameras are getting a little bit of an upgrade.
These two, though, doesn't it really?
Yeah, and that's what I think has kind of been the issue with the Motorola devices. The cameras are still the same, and obviously it's Motorola, so cameras are always kind of a little bit more of a problem source in their update schedule. So
Jermaine's made a point there. Sorry, just to go back to football for a second. We've got Netherlands, Holland next, isn't it? On Wednesday.
You have to play the Dutch? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're any. I know they're historically a good team. I don't know if they. I don't follow international football enough to know whether.
I fancy them to beat us, but just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And he said, I guess that's Shaqiri. Shaqiri's quarter near Olympic goal is crazy. Even pick fours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, Scoop is obviously very intelligent. He's obviously more of a football fan, just generally.
Scoop caught that. So basically, the corner he put in hit the crossbar. It was a cracking shot from the corner, and Pickford gave him a thumbs up. Like he gave him a little nod, thumbs up, to say, "Yeah, that was good."
Oh, okay. So Pickford is the goalie for the English.
England goalkeeper.
Oh, so he's looking at the guy going, "Hey man, that's a pretty slick kick, right? That's pretty slick."
It was.
Yeah.
Man. And Snoop caught that.
Yeah, and Scoop is saying the Dutch defense is solid. So we got two defensive teams. I guess it's going to be, obviously you can't win totally with defense. I mean, you could lose, but defenders can't score. So we'll see.
Both got a lot of talent, attacking flair as well, though. So, but England haven't untapped it at all. I haven't been able to get the right chemistry right. That's what worries me, though.
I think I'm gonna, if it's on. It's on Wednesday. Okay, well I might
8 p.m. here, so it'll be like 2 p.m. here.
Yeah, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll be an afternoon game. Okay, yeah, we'll see. And if the Dutch win, well, the better team wins, right? And they move on, and then the English team, people will complain, and we'll be right back to here we are again. And
but if I'm honest, Sam, I don't think we deserve to be in the semi-final. So right. I'm just happy.
we'll take it, right? So we'll see. So we'll see. And then I guess, and Saka is a beast.
Saka. Yeah.
Dangerous
I love the guy because I'm an Arsenal fan, so I've got a bit of bias there, but he has been amazing. Yeah,
so I don't know if this is true. If it is, and Jimmy, thank you for stay hydrated, and thank you for reminding us to stay hydrated.
449 for the ring. Is that really?
I don't know.
That's a bit steep.
Well,
what metals is it though? It depends what materials, I guess.
I would assume it's titanium. Because they make rings out of all sorts of stuff, right? So you've got regular white gold, which I don't. They have tungsten. They make rings out of that. They also have titanium. I'm just curious to see. I think at €449, so I'm thinking if it's $399 US. I mean, but how much is that Oura ring? I know that thing wasn't.
Yeah,
that wasn't super cheap either. Was it like $300?
I never checked it out, to be honest.
Yeah, so the Oura ring. I'm just curious. So
have a look. Go on, have a look.
Yeah, so I'm on the website. So it looks like, I guess they have. It looks like an Amazon, the Oura Ring Gen 3. It's Horizon. So that's, I guess. Well, here I can just do this, right? So what the hell? We can share
your screen for the people
present
live now.
Share screen, and here it is. Make sure I don't share the porn. Just kidding. I don't watch porn.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got it. So this is that's right. Oura Ring Gen 3 silver. So I guess that's the color. I don't know if that's the material. Sizing kit. Yeah, wow. That's $350. So, I mean, okay. Well, it doesn't seem to be outside the craziness. And they do have. I guess they have different. So they have a gold one. So I don't know if I don't know if this is a gold. Oh man, is it gonna show the new ring? No, it's not gonna show. God, I gotta figure out how to use this better. So present. Let's do this. So we're looking at so there's that, and there's the gold. So here's the gold one. That one's $500. Now I don't know. It's the
other one.
Well, also too is it because the size is bigger, or is it because it's actually it's gold and not a silver ring? I don't know. It says gold, but I don't know if that's the actual material or is that the actual color. I don't know. So basically, that makes sense. It seems like the fitness rings from other competitors. I do not. Oh, kind of.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Just so mad all of a sudden.
Yeah. So it's cool. So I mean, so it looks like that seems to be par for the course. Apparently, I've never priced an Oura ring. I knew they weren't cheap. Here's the thing. If you're really into fitness, I guess it makes sense. I do ride a bike and I do swim and play golf occasionally and stuff like that. So I don't work out a lot. I don't know. And I don't need another ring. I just wear this little silicone. This is what my wedding ring. I have my actual ring. It's just one of those little silicone deals. It's just a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Becky bought another one for me because she thought it was cool. It's actually made out of an oak barrel. It's like a wood ring. But it's got a little. but it's got a little bit of a design on it, and I'm not a big when it comes to rings for men. Me personally, I like them just plain, no diamonds, no designs, no.
Mine's fancy. Look.
Yeah, you see, you got you got a big fancy thing. See, that's not my style, but
it's two different metals as well.
Yeah, is it gold and white gold?
Yeah,
or?
I think so.
Yeah, it's nice. See, I just wear the rubber silicone one because it was $20, and also the other one, the wood ring one, it's starting to get a little. It's not snug. I don't know. It just and here's the thing. It's because of the way it's got a little edge to it. Every time I always feel it when I'm brushed up against something. It kind of, So I'm not a real big jewelry wearer. I mean, so we'll see. Oh,
see, I'll wear a second ring. Okay. So that's where I could take that off and have a fitness tracker.
Right. Engineers in the chat. Barry Johnson. Yo. How you doing, sir? Good seeing you. How you been? Sorry, I have not been able to really. Well, I worked last Friday, so I missed the LaShawn's chat, and I've just not last couple of weeks. I've just been busy with stuff, and I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and really like watch or participate in streams or even watch some stuff. So it's been a couple of crazy weeks. Summertime gets a little weird for me. So around the house. So, but anyway, so yeah, I mean, maybe the ring has something. I don't need a watch. I got my Galaxy the 6, and that one is pretty nice. Battery could be better, but I don't use my watch. Again, do you use your watch really for anything other than notifications and stuff? Maybe answering the odd message, or do you actually use apps on your phone? I'm sorry, on your watch. I don't.
Yes, so this is actually tying in nicely with my Poland trip, because when I was out in the bars, I was like paying for things. So that's a really nice use case, not having to get your phone out all the time to pay for things.
Especially tap to pay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that works.
I did bring my wallet out at all, just my phone and my watch.
Make smart if you're in bars and if you're in another country, just in case it gets dropped, stolen, pickpocketed, whatever. It's nice just not have to even fumble with it. Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice. And you look like James Bond.
Yeah.
Some people still look at you like, wow.
That guy's cool. He's from like 3047. No.
Yeah.
Right. So he's not Jimmy's not hydrated right now. Just have some yogurt. I don't know what that is.
Yogurt.
Is that how you spell it?
Yogurt.
Maybe? Yeah, okay. Yogurt.
Oh. Sam's paused for me. Has he paused on your end as well? Oh dear. Oh, Sam was paused. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if I'd been kicked from the room and Sam was paused or it was.
Minor technical capabilities. Okay, I switched routers. Becky's going to go upstairs and bounce it real quick. Can you hear me okay?
Joe, yeah. Joe, it was all the yogurt chat. It got you, didn't it?
Yeah, so the yogurt chat. And apparently I have two. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So Becky's going to go upstairs and bounce the other one real quick. And so I should be all right. So anyway, I'm on my backup. So yeah, I mean, he's going to get a cup. I ran out of tea. I drank all that tea from before. I went all through.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Did you enjoy it? Yeah.
Yeah, I really did. I think it's really good. I'm not a tea drinker generally. Becky's, that's all she drinks. We have the opposite. So like she'll drink tea all the time. And every once in a while I'll have a cup of coffee. I'm the opposite way. I drink mostly coffee, and every once in a while if I'm at work and sometimes, especially like in the afternoon, if I want a cup of. It's not bad. Yeah, and I had the Yorkshire stuff. It's really good.
You guys call it a cup of Joe, didn't you?
Yeah, a cup of Joe. I think it was my internet's going to flake out again. We're going to see. Anyway, right. I'm going to switch it up, and then I'm going to have to go offline. The big question is though,
Sam, have you had Bovril yet?
No, I haven't had the Bovril yet. It's a lot hard. No. And here's the thing. I know I can probably get the powdered stuff and I want to have it like you have it on the pitch, like at the stadium. That's how I want it sitting there, and it's a cold day, and you got the picture I saw that the girl had the cup, and it just was like, that's what I want to do. I want to come to the UK and have a proper
Bovril,
just like that. That's what I want to do.
Because everyone's waiting for your review of Bovril of beef tea.
Or the beef drink. It says beef drink. It's not even tea. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So we'll see.
That's what we just called it, the beef tea.
The beef tea. It's pretty good. So yeah, I get all the I'm still glitchy. Yeah, I know I'm having because this is this other router and it doesn't work. This T-Mobile internet can be kind of flaky. So I'm gonna once she bounces it and it comes back online, I'm gonna switch again back to the mom dad one. The other that's my main, and we'll see. So I'm gonna see if it needs to come online now. So she's gonna bounce that real quick. Anyway, so yeah, drink your meat. That's a little suggestive, but okay. I'm gonna keep moving. But yeah,
drink your meat.
Yeah, drink your meat or drink somebody else's meat. Whatever. It's delivered. So we'll see. Again, I was more hoping on the Fold 6 being more of like the wider form factor, right? The 1 plus open. And I'm kind of disappointed. It's a little wider because I've been watching Shane Craig, Scary if Literal has been talking about it.
Yeah.
And I still think it's a little wider, but it's not enough. I'm actually really kind of looking at I'm looking at the new Pixel Fold. I'm gonna see what that looks like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see what kind of improvements they made on it because I might.
But you was interested in the first one, weren't you? So.
I just there were some things about the first one. I guess I just already had my Fold 5, so I didn't want to go there. But I'll be looking see. Obviously, it looks like they're gonna have the G4, right? Probably. And the other thing I want to
right.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is the reflectivity on the screen. You said that a lot of people complain that it's super that glare is a glare.
Yeah.
And also the other thing too is I'm okay with charging, but man, I think it's the charging speed on that's got to get a little faster. It doesn't have to be 1 plus open. I mean, I like it to be a little higher, but it's got to charge at least closer to if it was a foldable and I can get it charged within an hour, that's okay. Obviously it's better on other devices, but man, going from dead to full is like 1 hour and 43 minutes or some ridiculous. That's
too long, isn't it?
That's silliness, especially when you have other competitors out there who are really, even Samsung and Motorola offer some faster charging. It doesn't have to be necessarily a Chinese brand, right? So we'll see. Scary if liberal.
I was about to say that one because
that's funny. He may be. I don't know. I've only talked to him once, and he seems like a good chap.
Yeah, he does.
And then apparently you got a new. I learned some things about the prime minister. So we have a new prime minister in the UK, right? I don't care about.
I was in Poland. Obviously, I didn't get to vote.
Right. Which is weird because can't you vote ahead of time, absent?
Yeah, I could have arranged a postal vote, but I didn't arrange that because I didn't think forward.
Yeah.
So,
hold on a second.
So I can't complain because I didn't vote.
I'm gonna try to switch off. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. That's what all great minds do with tech. Turn it off and turn it back on again. And usually it fixes it.
We'll see. I don't know. Is it?
We'll see.
Does it sound okay right now, or is it still kind of?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you've done it already.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I switched off. Well, because yeah. So anyway, so I've learned some things. So 10 Downing Street is old. It's like it was built like 300 years ago. And apparently there's office. It's like above, right? It's a flat. So there's like offices above, and then there's 11 Downing Street, which I think they said that the person who led the Treasury used to live there and that, but now it's because he has to, where's he going to live, right? Because he's got a family. So he may not live at 10 Downing. He may live somewhere else, another apartment somewhere. And then there's I don't know. It's interesting how you have no offense, but it's really kind of a shitty government building. I mean, come on. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's an old, seriously.
It's 300 yeers old. You got a staff that's probably 100 people, and they're gonna be fucking upstairs in your flat, hanging out in desk. I mean, it's just again. I understand I understand the British. I get it's all
they get a nice enough salary, mate.
Yeah, well, of course they do.
There's pros and cons.
Just the building itself is kind of this isn't really where an effective effective major government in the world should be operating out of a building like this. Yeah. I mean, I think that look at like MI5, MI6, other buildings in the UK, the government installations, right? They're you know, they're not in it. I understand it's nostalgic. I get it. British people are into that shit. Well, Mike, we did it this way. It's like, oh, it's cool. 10 but fuck, come on, man. It's not a functional way to run a government anymore. You guys got to get out of that shit. So it looks cool. And then I find out you have an official mouser. There's a cat. Larry, is this the cat? There's a cat.
Oh, you know more than me, mate.
Yeah. So well, there was an article about, first, I don't know who Keir Starmer is. I never even heard of him.
Yeah.
And why would I? I'm American. I don't really give a shit that much.
No.
But I know once they get into power, like I know who they are once they become, like I knew like Tony Blair and all. I'm like, and that's old. I know, I get it. And John Major, like I get all that, but like I never even heard of this dude before. Like I don't know what he did before. Like was he like the exchequer? Was he the controller of currency? Was he a treasurer? Who is this dude? I don't know anything about this guy.
I pay such little interest in politics, and I should have this time because I would have voted, but yeah, obviously I was away. I need to look it up myself, Sam. I'm going to look it up. Good old Google.
I love Aditya. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. The cat is the most competent person in there. He's not even a person, but apparently he's good at catching mice. Apparently, and he's like 13, so he's getting a little old. But I didn't know that was an cat.
Yeah.
Apparently, that cat has seen 5 prime ministers, is what they say. That's pretty crazy that the cat stays. And apparently, you got to
see more. Maybe.
No, I think it said 5. I was reading an article. There's an article about it, and then talking about 10 Downing and then 11 Downing and all that. I don't know. I find it to be fascinating because I'm like, I can't believe the British government runs out of this place, but whatever. Yeah, there's a cat.
If the cat's 13.
I think Starmer is a gunner.
Is he?
So is he an Arsenal fan? Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah.
Former chief prosecutor. Okay. Oh, he's in the judiciary. Oh, okay. So he's a barrister. Oh, fucking great. Yeah, that's great. Awesome. We're not going to get into that. There's a whole new rant about lawyers and government. Let's just put it that way.
See, Simon's saying it must be 6 now too. I think it is 6 now.
I guess he's the 6th, right? So I just thought it was fascinating. There's a cat that hangs out. It's like it's not the family cat. It's just the cat hangs out at 10 Downing, and then people just go, hey, come in. Here's your staff. Here's the person who runs the building. Oh, by the way, here's Larry, the official chief mouser of
I need to look at what Larry looks like. Is that Larry?
Yeah, I think his name is Larry. And there's a picture in the article. Man, I gotta find it.
It's because he's a loner.
Yeah. So
Larry Loner.
Yeah, Larry the cat. Larry the cat. His name is Okay, here you go.
I think it's weird when cats have like human names like that.
Yeah.
But people always do it. I like it actually. I do like it.
Okay, so okay. Here we go. This goes to show you. Here I found I find out. Here we go. Larry the cat. There's already shit about Larry the cat, and this is on the. I don't know if this is a real publication or not. Is this?
What
this
publication
is the Mirror.
Is it? Oh God, the Mirror. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, and apparently that's Larry the cat, right? That is cute. It's a cute cat, and he says apparently Larry the cat is threatened by Keir Starmer's own feline. So I guess the new prime minister has his own cat, and it's making Larry feel a certain kind of way, apparently. So
poor Larry.
Poor Larry.
Poor Larry. He's done a good job for 13 years.
Yeah, and now I guess
he's getting pushed out.
Right. He's getting pushed out by Keir Starmer has a cat. Apparently, yeah. So anyway. So there was an article about the cat and 10 Downing, and I don't know, it was kind of cool. I don't know the Mirror. I guess is this like a tabloid? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Political cat gossip sums up the British press. Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds like we got going on.
That's pretty much. That's big news, right?
Yeah. So anyway, new prime minister.
It's made the Nomad Tech project. That shows us what we're like as well.
So apparently, I guess the British people weren't really feeling the last dude, or as a Rishi Sunak, right? I guess they weren't feeling that guy. So now they're going to feel this guy. I guess
he stepped down as a party leader as well, isn't he?
So I'm sure. I don't know.
What a surprise!
Right. Well, I think if you lose the prime ministership, I don't think you can remain head of your party.
Not really.
It doesn't kind of make sense. No. And then so anyway, yeah. So it's kind of cool. So apparently, I don't know. So I guess is this guy would be more of a conservative dude? I guess this is who this is, because it's obviously the opposite of Rishi Sunak, right? And
well, he's Labour Party, but. It's a bit of a mismatch at the moment. Like they're not left or right like it's all messed up.
Yeah. So, and again, we're not getting political here. I'm not having opinions about it. It's just more like I don't know how anything works over there, and so I'm just curious. But
that's the problem. I'm the guy who lives here, and I don't either.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's kind of better just to be kind of blissfully unaware, right? Because it really doesn't really matter.
Ignorance is bliss, right?
Right. So, so this guy is a Labor guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Labor Party, yeah.
Okay, and so Labor Party is center left. Okay, that makes kind of sense. I mean, we don't have a center left. We either have, we have. There are moderate Americans, I guess, but they don't vote for moderate candidates because there are none. Everybody's just kind of crazy, right? But anyway, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, I realize I have a lot of British people that watch our show, and there's going to be thoughts about it. Apparently, he's not a big. People don't like him. I guess they think he's going to drive the country into the shitter. So who knows?
Sam, did you ever read about
who knows?
Sunak? What he said about when he's a youngster, how he had it hard. Did you hear about that?
Well, so I'm assuming he didn't have it hard because he grew up rich or something. Or
do you know what his comment? Right, he said, "Yeah, I had it as hard as a kid. I mean, I didn't have Sky TV."
Oh well, shit. Well, then you might as well be in the orphanage, dude. I mean, seriously,
it's so hard.
Holy shit!
Hard times.
Yeah, so it's all good. So it's just we like to have a little fun around here. It's cool. But anyway, so there is a new human in the 10 Downing. So we'll see. I don't really know anything about it. If you are a person who pays attention, have an opinion, cool. Have those opinions, and I guess do they do it every 2 years or 4 years? I can't remember of the election. Do they do that?
I think it's four, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, because I don't know how, because you guys have like a parliamentary kind of thing. It's a little different than what we've got. But anyway, I
hate politics. I hate politicians and politics.
Right. Okay.
I do appreciate it's important, and I should start paying more attention.
Okay, so it's 4 years. So then probably we'll see, because now he's talking currently to Joe Biden. We'll see come November if there will be a new person at 1600 Pennsylvania. That happens to be the address of the White House, by the way. I've been there. It's cool. I was there before there was fences and shit. I had a chance to go inside on a tour, but I didn't want to.
What annoys me, Sam, is that no one's held accountable, like, for their manifests, right? So like they should be held accountable for achieving at least a percentage of what they've promised. Yeah,
I mean, I would think that it's hard. It's more. I guess it's more complicated, but yeah, I think you should try to.
Like, say they said like 70% of your manifest.
Yeah. Or more. Yeah, they should probably do more things they said. And there is not a snowball's chance in hell. I'm answering this question. To be fair, it has nothing to do with these two. This is something I don't talk to anybody about, because there's no way I'm going there. I honestly don't like either one of them, to be perfectly frank.
Yeah.
But I don't have, this is what we have. So I never talk about who I vote for, because I don't
get replaced though.
I don't know. I mean, he can't really, unless he steps down. I mean, there's a kind of a way it works, right? He's got to be medically incompetent by a medical that he's not able to fit office, which he's got to basically do stuff, or he's got to basically, when it comes to the election, though, I mean, he has the delegates and the conventions coming up soon. He has to pretty much say he doesn't want to do it.
The interviews are painful to watch. As like,
you know what? They're all painful to watch. Honestly, even when they sound smart, they're still full of shit. So I don't watch it. Anyway.
Yeah, but he just loses track where he's going, like worse than I do. He's like, I was in a tree.
I mean, think about it though. I mean, let's say, if he does get elected and he completes that term, at the end of that term, he'll be 86, which I think is interesting, because it's like most people, there's mandatory retirement for regular corporate companies, right? Most people are by 65 or 70, they're like, we're out of here, right?
Dude, why don't you take retirement and enjoy it?
No shit, dude. I don't want any. No, honestly, I wouldn't want to have that position, or I don't want to be in any government position at all.
Most people are counting the days when they can retire.
Dude, I'm ready. Right now, I'm slated to, if I have 15 more years at the bank, that'll give me 25 years of service to the bank. And then I can retire. Then I'll be 60. I just turned 64 or 65. I can't remember, but I'm out of there, dude. There's no way I'm going to work till I'm 70.
Damn right.
It's just like, I figured if I'm in decent shape, I probably got 5 years to enjoy stuff, right, and do things. And I'm 70, and I want to just chill and vibe and just like.
It's more stuff you can probably do with Becky as well, like you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. But also what we want to do is the year after. I told you what we want to do on my first year of retirement.
No.
Oh, I thought I told you. Okay,
so have you? You might have done.
I think. I'll just say it again because what the hell, we got time. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out. We're going to do 1 year of going to every baseball stadium and watching a baseball game in every stadium across the country. So we'll start in spring training. So the Cardinals have spring training in Florida, in Jupiter. So we'll do a spring training. I've never been to spring training. As much as a baseball fan I am, I just never done it. And then we'll start out. We'll go to every home game all the way across the country. And then we'll go to the World Series, wherever that happens to be, because who knows who's going to be in the World Series that year. And then we're going to finish off going to the Baseball Hall of Fame, which is in Cooperstown, New York. And
so you're going to go to a game in every place?
Every stadium. Yeah, we're going to go around the country. Cool. We're going to get tickets in an RV, and we're just going to go boop, boop, drive around to every stadium and go to a home game, preferably a weekend, like, a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday series. I don't care who they're playing, but we'll go to Dodger Stadium. We'll go to, Petco Park, Giants, Dodgers, Angels, all of it. Go to every stadium all the way, just spend the entire year, baseball season, going around the country.
Yeah, that'd be cool, mate.
That'd be cool, man. That's like a bucket list thing for me. And Becky and I love baseball, so it'll be pretty cool. And my own golf, dude, I don't even like golf that much. I honestly started playing just because I had a bad knee, and now that I've got my knee back, that's been repaired, I realize I really suck at golf, like a lot. I suck a lot at it, and then it's like,
but Sam, it's not about being good at it. It's about enjoying it and taking part.
But I want to kind of be better at it, so it's not so miserable. Yeah. I like hate my life, right? But actually, it's okay.
How'd you get better at it?
Practice and lessons, apparently, because you can't just play. Like I played baseball for a long time, and I got good after a while. I mean, you play football for a while, right? You're pretty good if you play for 20 years. You might not be class leading. You might not be a premiership footballer, but you could probably kick a ball pretty good. You could probably dribble pretty good, pass pretty good, right? You're pretty good. Dude, you could play golf for 20 years and be terrible and suck. You had to get lessons and clubs. I just, whatever. I don't care. And I don't know. Probably not. I don't think any of them do. But anyway, my favorite baseball
all about
team.
Crazy golf. I told you before. Yeah, we all know. We all know.
Favorite baseball team. It's the St. Louis Cardinals, actually, because I live in St. Louis. And so that's the reason why. So, and he says favorite, so A must be British or in the UK or something because he spelled with a U, or it could be Canadian. Could be Canadian. I'm just saying. But I am a Cardinal fan, and so that's it. So I've lived in St. Louis my whole life, St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm a Cardinals fan. And baseball is very big here. They've been pretty successful, so we'll see. But I'm gonna do that.
When I was when I got to Poland, right?
Mm-hmm. I was going to ask. So how long were you in? Was it 3 days? Were you in?
Thursday I landed at 5 p.m. today.
Okay, cool.
Back in the UK, and I flew out 8 a.m. Thursday morning. Yeah, when I got to Krakow, I was queuing up to get our passports checked, and all my friends were actually further ahead in the queue. So they were giving me some banter, like, hey. But next to me was some American couple.
Okay.
Yeah, from Boston. I don't know if they'll check out. I don't know if they'll check out the Nomad Tech project. I mentioned it, of course. But if they do, hello.
Yeah. So
they're a really nice couple.
So now here's the question is, did you know they were from Boston from their accent? Or did they?
No. They told me. Okay. I'm not that good. No.
Well, it's funny because I don't know. I mean, people in the United States, if you hear that accent, you know exactly they're from either Boston or Massachusetts or New Hampshire. You can tell it's a very identifiable and very regionalized accent. But I just thought maybe Boston.
I don't think they have strong accents, though. I didn't think.
And it's funny because the guy I work with, he lives in Boston. He's lived in Boston. Actually, technically, he lives in a suburb, but he's been in Boston his whole life. Now, the other two guys I work with, I can hear their accent. It's clear. Pete's accent is not. Every once in a while, he'll say a word or two, and I'll catch it in a word he says. But he honestly, if you talk to him, you probably wouldn't know he's from Boston. He doesn't have an accent. The other two gentlemen I work with, it's very noticeable. I mean, it's not like Southie, right? Yeah. Bass and Hatta and Chatta and, forget about it, kid. You're like, it's not that. Dunks.
Yeah, it didn't sound like that.
Donkeys. Yeah, Dunkies. It's not Dunkin' Donuts. They don't call it that. They call it Dunkies. They get
they get good donuts in Poland.
They got the large regular and the scratchies from Cumbies. Yeah, if you're from Boston, if you know, you know, right? It's a great city. I love Boston. It was one of my favorite. The only thing that sucks about Boston is traffic is terrible. The T, that's the transit system. It's a train. It's called the T. It's a little disgusting. Some of the trains are kind of gross. One smells like pee.
Okay.
It's okay. And then there's no good place to get if you want barbecue, you cannot. There is no good barbecue in the city. I mean, it's just not a good place. Seafood, everything else. Also, if you want like ethnic food, like there was a really nice down in, I don't remember the name of it. There's a really good shawarma place. It's right in the middle of downtown. Oh fuck, dude! It was downstairs. It was like you went downstairs. It was crazy. There was a lot of good food there, but if you want barbecue, you're stuck. There's not good. There's St. Louis, Memphis, Kansas City barbecue, South, right? Boston, no. Pizza's okay. Although you got to get them in pubs. Yeah, I saw the skit with Casey Affleck. What you ought to do is watch the skit with the Hyundai Sonata with Rachel Dratch and Chris Evans and John Krasinski. That's some funny shit. You want to see
Chris Evans?
Yeah, the Chris Evans, the
Captain America.
Captain America. He's from Boston. John Krasinski's from Boston. Yeah, and Rachel Dratch. She was on Saturday Night Live. That's the other. So the one Casey Affleck about donkeys where he's like fighting people. He's like, come on, get it. Yeah, I'm smoking outside. He's got his hand stuck out the door. And he's like, I'm not smoking inside. Yeah, it's Casey. Yeah. So, and John Krasinski, they're all from Boston. So they have this, it's a Hyundai Sonata commercial with the car parks and stuff. It's called Smart Park, but they call it Smart Park. It's hilarious. If you want to watch 3 accents, that's crazy. It's a funny little commercial. But yeah, so coffee. Yeah.
So gotta get just quickly, Sam, back to Poland, right?
Yeah, so what's going on?
So I'm in a stag do with 7 other lads, right? A lot of them got iPhones, old iPhones. And I was doing like 3 and 6x shots with the 1+12. And they were amazed, blown away by it. And one of them actually wants to get it now.
Well, now just for the camera or just?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Because what do most people use their phone for, right? Calls, porn, Facebook and socials, right? And
well, then also, camera. Yeah, that's true. No, and that's the thing is, and also, imagine
that's the second time you've mentioned porn on this show, by the way.
I know, I have a problem. No, but it's funny. But I mean, if you got like a foldable, right? Especially if you've got the flippy dippy, dude, it blows.
But this guy though, he's got an iPhone 7.
Oh well,
yeah.
Well, why has he? Did he tell you why he hasn't upgraded, or is it just because he doesn't have to, or is it just because he's like, I don't really give a shit?
I mean, people don't know. They just don't bother really. If it works for them still, they just don't see the need.
Yeah, I mean, I guess does the phone still like? Has he had like a battery replacement or something, or is it? Or I mean, I'm assuming.
Because I was going to say like,
because God, I mean, if he hasn't, I mean, how long is that? That's a 7-year-old phone, right? 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
Jesus, I mean, that battery probably lasts maybe a couple hours. Maybe he's so used to having to charge his phone.
I was surprised because he was taking videos with it.
I'm sure it holds up fairly well. I mean, did you ask him does he know about it? There's a battery health. Did you ask? I would ask him. Hey, man.
I was meaning to, but he was too busy drinking.
Right. Well, priorities. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, Barry Johnson. I've seen the Honey one, not the Duncan one. Yeah, the Duncan one's funny with Casey Affleck. It's hilarious because he's like, yeah, it's a good skit. I like Casey Affleck. They're kind of funny. Yeah, check out both. And no one uses their phone for photography. Why would you? Oh, I know. From this fucking guy. Actually, he's putting on some content, folks. Check him out. Jermaine doing a good job. Man, I'm telling you, man, don't sleep on this guy. He's really good. He's got good stuff. And then Barry. I think he said earlier he's been away for a little bit. I haven't seen much of his. So we're looking forward to seeing that. Oh, speaking of that, did you happen to see Jay Williams E-Ray? He's got an electric Corvette. Have you seen that fucking thing?
No.
I don't even like Corvettes. And I was like, damn. So it's funny is you got El Jefe's got that. I guess I call it grabber blue, but I don't know what color it is. Is that Camaro? His ride is nice. I love
very
El
Jefe's
nice, Camaro. It's a beautiful car. Plus, he's got the best. He's in California. He's got the best ways to take pictures. Like, come on.
Yeah. He's got some lovely shots of it.
But dude, Jay Williams, he has he got a new Corvette, but it's an E-Ray, so it's like an electric. version. I don't really know how I feel about electric American muscle cars. I'm still a V8 Grumble kind of dude, just kind of my thing. But that E-Ray looks pretty cool. Like I know those aren't cheap. I don't know how much an E-Ray is because I never priced them, but I know the Stingrays and stuff.
Well, no, if that catches your eye, then it's got to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Like I said, I thought it looked awesome. So he's taken to some car shows and stuff. There's a couple pictures on. So if you happen to follow Jay, well, just follow his channel too. He does really good. I'd love to have him on as a guest. He's a really good creator. I've been a fan of Jay Wills for a long time. He does a really good job. I like his approach. I like his content. And so I just happened to see the car and I was like, dude, that E-Ray is stupid. Like, I don't know how I feel about a car American car that doesn't have a V8 Grumble in it. I mean, hell, I can't really say much. I don't have a V8 in mine either, but anyway, I'm just kind of, do I like Barry Bonds when he played? No, because he's a royer and a cheater, and then there's a liar. And same thing with Mark McGwire. He said that he asked me about Mark McGwire, and he was a beast, but he was all drugged up. And so Barry Bonds, I wish they would have not lied about it. I wish that if they would have got caught using performance PEDs, they should just tell everybody, hey, yeah, we were cheating, like everybody else did. Like other guys are like, yeah, we take roids. Everybody in the 90s took drugs. We all did. Everybody in baseball. All of us did. We all did. So and the guys that didn't lie about it had a career. Andy Pettit took them and he lied about, and he finished his career. But everybody like Rafael Palmeiro, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire getting in front of Congress going, we didn't take those. We didn't cheat. Yeah, you fucking did. Everybody knows you did. It's like Pete Rose lying about not betting on baseball for 25 years and then finally going, oh, yeah, I bet on my own team. Yeah, we all knew, dickhead. And you just lied about it. It's like, quit lying about it. So,
Ivan Toney, who scored one of England's penalties, he got banned for most of the season through betting.
Betting on his now was he betting on his own team?
Yeah.
Oh, well, here's the thing. The problem was
involved in some betting thing. Yeah.
Betting is bad anyway, but the problem was at the time Pete Rose was the manager. He was a player manager, which is something I wish they still did. They don't do that anymore. But he was the manager, so he could directly affect the outcome of Reds games. And he was betting on his own team. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. I mean,
betting's changed a lot though since all the apps you can get now.
Well, yeah, it wasn't online.
You can even cash out. You can even cash out during a game now. Like the odds are live and they change, and you can cash out.
Apparently,
early.
I don't know anything about it, but apparently at where I work at the country club, a lot of the guys there are doing like that DraftKings and they're betting all that kind of stuff. And they're betting on like just regular baseball games and the Euro, and then also CONCACAF. I think CONCACAF is going on too. So the American, I don't know, something, another football. Sammy Sosa. Yeah, he's full of shit too. He cheated and lied. Yeah, whatever. They're all full of shit. I don't like Sammy, and it's funny because I remember being a big fan of Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire when they were having the home run chase, and this just sucks. No, but yeah, they're betting. But now they all bet on like games. But they're like, I don't know if they're betting on the actual like contest or they're betting.
You can do weird stuff like you can do
parlays, and I don't know anything about it, dude. That's so
like throw-ins. Like with football, you can do like throw-ins, corners.
Right. How many penalty kicks? Do they go to a penalty kick? What's the penalty kick?
You can be really like.
Yeah,
you can even make like a set of bets, put them together as a bundle.
Oh shit! I had homework. What homework did I have for last week? Oh shit! Did I have something I was supposed to do?
I've forgotten what homework I gave you.
I don't know. Jimmy's asked me. He's asked me twice now, and I forgot.
It's a good point because he never does his homework. He's going to get grounded soon.
About Armagh. I did not. I forgot all about it. Armagh. That's right. I forgot about it. I was supposed to.
Armagh, yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Of the towns. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, Jimmy, I failed you.
He never does his homework. I tell you, I give him like films to watch as his homework. Doesn't do it.
I can't get that movie. It won't show up, and I can't figure out the VPN things. I don't know. So, but yeah, I mean, apparently those guys I don't think they're watching the game because they're genuinely interested in like what's going on. No, they're either betting on them or they have a fantasy sports league or some other shit. Oh, we had like 470 on this game or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. That is completely. I have no idea like how odds work or parlays. I have no idea how any of that stuff works. I'm
not a betting man, and I want to stay that way.
Well, I could, but I would lose because I have terrible.
Do you know what they call it? They call it a mugs game. Right.
So anyway, yeah.
Because you know who the winner always is. Right?
Yeah, the bookies.
The bookies. Yep.
Right. Spot fixing. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I mean bookings, throw-ins, Yeah, spot fix. Yeah, it's. I guess you can do. Can I set a reminder for next week for Sam to? Yeah. So I'm supposed to look up Arma. So Joe's gonna right now. He's gonna send me a text message on our Telegram. We have a Telegram together, and he's gonna send me. Don't forget about Arma. He's gonna do that right now.
That's not going to work. You need to set yourself a reminder because me message you is not going to work.
Yeah, I look at the messages. I do. I check. Yeah. I check the messages. I check the messages. Is that what they say? That's a free. Checking the messages. Yeah. So anyway, I will try to check any other towns. All the other towns. So outside. Yeah, I got to check that out. So yeah. Well, so much for this being a short show. We've already had like
I need to shoot soon because I'm doing all right considering actually.
Yeah, you look good. I mean, your hair's nice, and
thanks, man.
Although you're wearing a t-shirt with a pocket, so that's kind of
I bought this in Poland. It was in sale in a little shop, so
yeah. So it's good. I mean, I'm glad you had a good time in Poland. I'd like to go because it looks like a pretty fun place to visit. I'd like to visit.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I've been there twice now, haven't I?
Yeah.
But I still haven't done all the tourist things there, so I feel like I need to go again.
I wish it was close, like I could drive there, because I'd totally drive to that place. But we have places in the United States I can drive to as well, so it's kind of cool. But I don't. Poland always seemed like a really interesting place to go.
It definitely is.
I like to check out the food. Not so much the nightlife because I'm a little old for the nightlife, but definitely all the historical stuff. Checking out things like that. I'd like to check out. I mean, hell, I wanted to go to Ukraine too, and I wanted to go to Chernobyl because I wanted to check out the exclusion zone. But
I'd love to go there, but
it's kind of a war going on right now, so it's probably not a safe place for an American to be. Especially, I don't want to be caught.
Or anyone, really.
Right. I don't want to be walking around with an American passport and a Russian patrol gets me. Yeah, it might not be good. So it kind of sucks. And then, with all the other conflicts going, eventually I'd like to go to Israel. I want to go to the Wailing Wall and the old, go see the all the stuff there. I'd like to go check that out. But, it's like, it sucks. All these places I'd like to visit because they're historically or, relevant. They're kind of, have a lot of conflict going on. It kind of sucks. I get it, and I don't have any comment on it, but it's just I'd like to visit, and I can't because they're fighting wars and shit, and that's not cool. Yeah. So anyway, so again, that it goes against our motto, right? Which is be excellent to each other. I get it; it's hard to do because I know there's a lot of generational stuff going on, but the cycle of violence has to break sometime, right? Somebody's got to stop it. We can't just keep going because they did, we're going to, and they did because we're going to. Eventually, it's got to stop. So try to be excellent to each other, folks. That's all we can try to tell you. And we do that on this show. I think everybody on this show. No, I'm staying hydrated. I had some Gatorade. I got some of this Frost stuff.
What you could say as well is sometimes if you can't forgive, try and forget.
Yeah, everybody's got their own shit to deal with, right? So
yeah,
but eventually,
try and move on. It's hard though. Sometimes I appreciate some of the.
I get it.
History is hard.
Yeah, I get it, man. It's but we're all at the end of the day, we're all on the same planet. We all got to just try to do the same thing, right? So let's try to be cool, right? All right, mate. So Joe is going to take off. Jermaine's going to leave, so it's probably a good time to sign off. We'll be back next Sunday. Sorry for the technical problems, but I think I was able to kind of get through pretty.
Just made it fun.
Pretty bad, and we'll be back. We'll try to see if we can get a guest. Also, remember, as we've always said, and and if you can do it on MeWe or we have an email address, you can send us an email. Anybody who wants to come on the show and chit chat about whatever, that's cool. Or if you don't have to talk, if you just want to be on the show, or if you don't want to be on the video and you just want to be on the audio,
we can do that.
I know a lot of people don't like to be on the video because they're self-conscious about it. Which if you're listening to us, you clearly can't be that self-conscious about it.
Because some of you guys, all you guys in the chat every week, come up with some brilliant comments. And
I know you have opinions on phones or tech.
Yeah, come and join us.
Yeah, especially if you're in a place like Northern Ireland. Like I know Simon's on the show all the time. I know Jimmy's on the show. Talk about. I don't have to do homework. You can just tell me about what the fuck's going on. You can tell me about how the fact that I don't know how to say Arma correctly. And we can have some fun with it, right? So again, at the end of the day, and Malik, always lurking, and he's always at the end of the show. I love it, man. He's such a good dude. I like him. He's always never says anything. He's just maybe makes a comment, but at the end, he's always like, "Hey, great episode," which I know he's here. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, much appreciation.
And
too kind.
Yeah, show us some love. And again, as Manos says, don't forget to skin yo shit. ExtremeSkinsCo.uk. Extreme yo shit. and they got some new stuff. So check that out. On Wednesdays, they have a buy one, get one. Check that out as well. Eventually, we'll get a code. Maybe not, but who cares? I still don't give a shit. I'm gonna send you there anyway because they're good dudes and they make quality products. And
we're loosely sponsored by them, but we like them as a business anyway.
Yeah,
as
they're
a
good.
brand, they're good. So
they're good and they're busy, and it's okay. We're not exactly.
We're happy to recommend them.
Yeah, and because I've used their product, they have a good customer service. Their prices are really, really competitive, and they make good quality stuff. So check them out. Let them know we sent you. extremeskins.co.uk. Go check them out and get yourself some skins and skin your shit. And for that, and for myself, Joe is going to relax. He's knackered from his trip.
I'm going to bed.
He's going to go to bed. I'm middle of the day, so I've got some stuff to do. So for folks in the chat, thank you so much for coming by, swinging by, making comments, asking questions, being engaged. We really appreciate you, Nicholas. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. And for everybody else, Jimmy and Barry and Aditya and Simon and everybody else, Manos and Malik and Scoop. Always, I know he makes comments early.
That's why there was no way I was cancelling. No way I was cancelling. I'm tired, but I wasn't cancelling. No way.
No, we'll just do it. We'll do a shorter show, like Joe gets some rest, and we love you guys, and we will see you next Sunday. And Dan, love you too. Hi, hello, and bye. See ya. And for that, thank you for tuning into this episode of the Nomad Ted Brush. We'll be back next Sunday. Again, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your families. Have a good day. Enjoy your tech. Be excellent to each other and try to get some rest and have a good, productive week if you have to do the work thing. And we'll see you next Sunday. Love you guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.